Hello. So last week I was at a second-hand store and I saw one of those god awful black and white prints framed. It's what I call a landlord special because I feel like if you're renting a room, the whole flat is gonna be decorated with these absolutely tasteless, tacky black and white pictures of Paris, London, when the phone booth is colored red, New York, black and white, but the taxis are yellow. You know which one I mean. This one is called Paris by Night by Clay Davidson. Clay Davidson, you're a normie, but also you're clearly making the coin here with your work, so what do I know? Anyway, the reason I got it is that because it was €5 and it comes with a pretty big frame, the protective plastic, not glass. And if you ever wanted to frame your paintings, you know how expensive frames can get. So my advice, if you want cheap frames, just go to the second-hand stores. They always have a bunch of stuff like this. And I thought that my idea. So this is clearly just a paper print, but it is set behind this MDF board, I guess it will be called. I'm not sure. One of those boards that are made by just pressing a bunch of splinters. It's not the most durable thing because if you get it wet, then it just crumbles like a very dry cookie. But it does hold well gesso. So I thought that I could just gesso the board and paint over it, and I would have a framed painting for almost nothing. First I need to free it, then I'll just gesso it, and I already have a loose idea of what I want to paint, but I can brainstorm on it while the gesso is drying. Oh man, it is it is too hot. So I gave it about 3 layers of gesso, I think. I was trying to be overprotective because I was worried that the board would soak in all of the oils from the painting and then it will be just a nightmare. And here's the figure. I draw it without any reference, no reason. Like I'm not trying to flex. I was just trying to see how well I can do it, and I am partially inspired for this one in Donna Tartt. Of course, I'm still having my Donna Tartt summer. I love her looks from the 90s, even though she kept them quite well into the 2000s. I'm pretty sure she still has the same haircut, makeup, and just dresses the same. And so as I start, I already see some problems with proportions and just stuff that don't look quite right. I never mind those things. I've spoken many times about how I don't consider myself good at drawing. I don't like drawing. I barely draw besides when I sketch on the canvas my next painting. I just find it way more fun and also way easier to fix the drawing with the painting as I go painting. I don't know, it's just like much easier to see your mistakes once you start applying the color. But also a lot of times it overcomplicates my life, as you'll see in a little bit, because I am making this voiceover with the perspective of my future self. But I just want I don't know, I want to be one of those artists that can start a painting the sketch line with just the brush. I actually bought some Indian ink a few days ago, so I can start practicing just making very quick drawings. I'm trying to make 3 drawings a day. Not good, of course. I'm not spending more than 10 minutes on one because it's all about practicing. And I got this very cheap notebook, so I don't care about wasting the pages away. So as you can see, a lot of things has transpired since yesterday. I was trying to fix her legs and I just couldn't manage it. Fault on me because I am working without a reference. I just want to see how far I can take myself without one. And I erased like half of the figure, repainted the legs over and over and over again. And then I just decided that perhaps I just let that posture go and just do something else. I could have achieved the open legs posture, but for that I would also need to redo the whole upper body as well, basically redoing the whole painting. And I am much more of a philosophy of adapting to the painting than keep remaking it so I can achieve what I initially intended. You know what I mean? Like, finish the painting and just try to do what you wanted with the next one. And you know what? I'm happy with this one. The hands are a little bit whack, but I'll get to them eventually. The only bummer for me is that now I feel like she has a completely different personality. A posture says so much about the person, especially in portrait when you have only one still image to go with. And now I feel like I don't know her. Who are you? And this is probably my favorite part of the painting. Dude, I love painting suits so much, which is weird because you'll never will catch me wearing one of those. I hate them. I feel like they're very restrictive, even though I am a big fan of the ties. But drawing suits, love it. It's so, I don't know. There's just like something about this one color piece suit. I don't think it's one piece suit. I don't even know what kind of, just like your normal office clerk suit. But yeah, I love them. Welcome to 3 weeks later. My dudes, the heat wave took the better of me. It absolutely annihilated my sense of productivity. Like, I could just not paint. It was so hot. And I just kind of abandoned the painting. And then, of course, after all this time, I didn't feel like working on it because I already moved on. But then last night, I was checking all of my footage and I don't know. I just thought, you know what? It's not that bad. Let's just quickly edit it and package it nicely. So here we are. So yeah, painting isn't finished and I don't think I will touch it again at all, but I do love how it looks framed, and I think what I'm gonna do is that if I don't paint over it, I'll just call to my art store and just get another MDF board the same size and just paint something else. It's very fun painting on the board because how smooth it is. It's just so much more easier. And I just love watching my paintings being framed. So yeah, I'm glad I rescued this little video and thank you for watching. I'll see you next week where we'll paint something a little bit more interesting. Bye!